Hey everybody, welcome. Happy Monday. My name is Jennifer and I have obviously a big guest here with us for our virtual safari live today. And well, before we get to him, oh, hello. We have some exciting things to share with you guys for this week. This week is National Zookeepers Week. So we are celebrating all of us that love to take care of animals that are in the animal care profession. And so we're going to be sharing some different posts with you throughout the week. So check back and see what different things and exciting things we're going to post. We also want to shout out, a big shout out to our head zookeeper here at Pacific Animal Productions. It is Carla's birthday today. So happy birthday, Carla. We, of course, are wishing you a happy birthday from all of us, and shout it out in the comments. Let her know that we are here all celebrating her birthday, and let us know if you guys are watching and where you're watching from. We want to see or hear where all of our awesome viewers are tuning in from. But I can't ignore it any longer. It's an emu in the room that we will address. And I want to introduce you to this special guy. His name is Louie, and Louie is an emu. And well, emus are one of my favorite birds, and they are a bird, of course, but they don't fly. They are in the group called ratites, and that is a bunch of different flightless birds, big birds, heavy-bodied birds like Louie the emu. They also include cassowaries, which also come from Australia, just like Louie the emu. But you might be more familiar with ostriches. They stand a bit taller than Louie here. They come from Africa, and there's also one called Aurea, which comes from South America. So we almost find all these big flightless birds on almost every single continent. And they are pretty amazing birds to talk about because they have some different things. They're grazers, so they are going to eat lots of different seeds and different plants that they find on the ground. He's going to be out in that Australian kind of outback, and he's going to be grazing as he's walking along with his group of emus. And if a predator does come by, maybe that's a dingo where he's from, he isn't going to, like most birds, just fly away. No, but he is instead going to run. He can run up to 30 miles an hour. Now, we had to use the big camera because he is so tall, but you won't be able to see his legs. They are pretty massive and pretty strong, one of the strongest parts of his body. And so since he doesn't have the capability of flying away to get away from predators, he can run. Again, he can run up to about 30 miles per hour, but if something was to get super close and he felt the need to defend himself even more, he could kick them with that powerful foot. He has 3 big toes on each of his big legs, tall legs here, that help him to have that powerful kick if something comes too close to him. Now, emus, they can live to be about 10 to 20 years old, and well, Louie is even more special because he is about 28 now. He's been here since he was just a little baby chick. And baby emus, they look very similar to a big emu, just a little bit smaller, but they do have stripes, and that helps them to camouflage as they're a little bit more vulnerable to predators when they are a small size. Ooh, we have lots of people watching. Hi, Abby from Ohio and Lorelei. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are always a loyal watchers. And let's see here. Hi, Abby. Thank you guys for tuning in. So we have some questions already. Leandra and Lorelei and all of them, they want to know which is faster, an ostrich or an emu. And based on my knowledge, an ostrich is going to be a tidbit faster, just because they have bigger size. So Louie here, he either makes me look really tall, or he's actually not showing his full size. They can grow to be 5 to 6 feet. So when he stands up real high, he's looking out for different things, he can actually stand a bit taller than me. But an ostrich is going to grow to be even taller. I believe they can be about 8 to 10 feet tall and weigh a lot. So they have just a little bit more ability to be faster because they have those longer legs and more powerful. All right, Abby wants to know, what do emus eat? Well, we have some treats for him here. You want to see? Maybe he'll go for a snack, but they're grazers, so they kind of, there he is, they're kind of a messy eater, and they are out in their natural habitat too. They're going to eat lots of different, grab the tops of grass, or that have all the different seeds, and they're kind of considered grazers in that matter, that they are going to be eating kind of the tops of plants. They actually have a serrated beak, so in his beak here, he has kind of tiny little look like teeth. They're not obviously teeth, but they have the shape of teeth so that when he picks up or grabs that top of the grass, he can then pull it off, and then he tosses it back. Again, he doesn't have actual teeth in his mouth. That's an adaptation that all birds don't have because teeth are heavy, but he is then going to toss it back so that he can swallow it down. Now you guys might be noticing his beautiful coloring he has on his head. It's bright blue, and the boys have that bright blue skin on the back of their head, and that's for showing off to all the ladies. And also, he has these beautiful feathers. Again, they look different than our normal bird feathers. And you'll actually, if you join or if you find the activity we have on our website, which is right up there, we have all about emu feathers and other regular bird feathers. You can see how they differ. And what's one difference is they're obviously not used for flight. So he looks all nice and fluffy. And that's exactly what his feathers are for. They're fluffy to help keep him nice and warm, and also to then, in turn, keep him cool if he needs to. He can trap air. On these hot days that we've been having, one of Louie's favorite things is to get a shower. I have to kind of, is to get a shower and spray down with the hose is one of his most favorite things. Gets him all wet, helps him to cool him off, and traps some cool air in all of these awesome feathers that have individual little veins, and they don't have any barbs. That's what makes them very different from other birds that have flight feathers. What do their wings look like? Thank you for asking, because even though he doesn't fly, he still has wings. Let's see if we can find him here, and I think you can see on the camera. There we go. So here's his little wing. There it is. It's just little tiny. Obviously, he wouldn't be able to fly with that tiny wing, not weighing about 100 pounds, but he still does have a wing. Something that's unique too is, I don't think we can, we'll see, we'll maybe do a close-up a little later, but he actually has a nail, or kind of like a, why can't I think of the word? What is the word? Claw, kind of, claw, there it is. My brain was going away. He has a claw on the end of that wing, and it might not be, it's not really used for defense that much. It's just some leftover adaptation before having that tiny, tiny wing. But no need to fly. This guy is an excellent runner, as we were saying. They can run so fast. And, well, not only do the males have this pretty blue iridescent color on their head, but pretty cool thing about emus is that the males, or the boys, they are actually the ones in charge of taking care of the eggs and the nest. When the female lays an egg, they'll lay them in a nest that the father actually guards. And these eggs, I'm sure you guys have seen them, are huge. They don't look like your regular chicken eggs, pardon me, but they are huge and green. And the dad will actually guard them and incubate them and will take care of them until they all hatch out. So, the dads, they play a really important role in emu life. Well, If you guys have any other questions, ooh, how big are their eggs? Again, they're really kind of big. I think we were looking it up. It's equivalent to what? About a dozen chicken eggs. So if you can imagine, the yolk is really, really big. And they have this beautiful green speckled color that helps them to camouflage in the nest and everything. Well, if you guys are enjoying our virtual learning safaris, like I'm enjoying just hanging out with Louie, he is one of my favorites. But we have so many great events coming up. If you want to meet animals just like Louie, we have our Summer Safari Virtual Zoom Camp that is going to be starting in August 3rd. There's still time to register. Register before Wednesday the 29th, and you can find all information about the camp. We're going to meet over 25 different animals, just like Louie, some other birds, some reptiles, mammals, everything you want to know about animals in the animal kingdom, we're going to learn about in that Summer Safari Virtual Zoom Camp. Also, the link is in the description of this video too. Also, at the end of this month, we are getting in touch with our more creative sides. We have our Paint Along series, and we have Paint Along with Poppy the Hedgehog. And so if you are interested in getting a little crafty, learning about some animals, check out again our website. There's all the information that you need for painting along with Poppy the Hedgehog and painting along with Paco the Sloth, which is also a class you can join in August. Well, my friends, I want to thank you guys again so much for joining us today. And this is such a special guest. We hardly get to talk about him because, well, he's a big animal. Obviously, he doesn't normally go to programs with us off-site, but he is one of our lovely, lovely animal ambassadors and animals that we have here at Pacific Animal Productions. Again, thank you guys so much for joining. Any comments that we didn't, or any questions we didn't get to, leave them in the comments and we will make sure to check back and answer those questions. From everybody here, happy birthday, Carla, and happy National Zookeepers Week. And we want to then, again, thank everybody for keeping learning alive here with us at Pacific Animal Productions. Thanks, guys. Bye.